All right, everyone. If you want to walk along with me, you can go to founders.howard.edu, and this is how to use RefWorks. We start off, I'm starting off at the Howard's homepage. And to get to RefWorks, you would click on where it says databases. And for those who have never used our website, up here once again, it is founders.howard.edu. From there, you would click on where it says databases. From here, you would click on where it says R. You will scroll down and then you would click on where it says RefWorks 2.0. We're getting rid of the legacy. This is the new one. So please don't click on legacy. Two point oh. Once you click on that, it will pop open. And with RefWorks, you can create an account, or you have to create an account to use it. You would click on right here where it says create an account, fill in all of the information that they need. They will send you a link. This link will go into your junk mail. If not, it may go into your email, but it may go into your junk mail. Click on the link, and it should bring you here. This is what part will come in. You can use your Howard email account. This is how they know you're from Howard University. Once you get the link to what the RefWorks looks like, the homepage of RefWorks looks like, this is what we call the library. This is where you would drop all your articles. So any article that you get a database from any database will be dropped right here. For those who don't know what RefWorks is, it's a citation tool. How do I drop items into RefWorks? You can use any database. I'm going to use ProQuest since it is a ProQuest product. Click on ProQuest database. Choose your subject. Just choosing this. Once you have chosen a subject, you will, on ProQuest, you will look over here where it says save, and you'll click on saved, and you will scroll down to where it says RefWorks. So if you want this article right here, any article, click on save and then click RefWorks. Once you click on RefWorks, This window will pop open. It pretty much will be already populated. It's just letting you know how much of the information that you want. If you want less information, more information, but it's going to give you the whole information pretty much. And all you have to do is click continue. It's going to ask you, do you want the new RefWorks or the old? Click on the new RefWorks. I always ask, click in this little box so this won't pop open again. So say, don't ask me anymore once you choose this one. Just so click in here and then click into the new RefWorks. You'll click OK. I'm saving 2 documents into the library and just click OK. And here are the articles that I brought in. Like I said, pretty much all your databases, you can put stuff into. If you want to use the catalog, if you're doing searching in our catalog, I'm going to look up Black feminists and I do a search. I look at what items I want. You'll notice that all of them have RW, which stands for RefWorks. So anything from our catalog can automatically be put into RefWorks. All you have to do is click on RefWorks. Searching for databases. Within RefWorks, I'm just going down here. We'll only pull up PubMed at the Library of Congress and the Copenhagen Business School. So if you are in the medical field and you need something from PubMed, it's connected to RefWorks automatically. Or if you say, hey, I want to look in the Library of Congress, you can find information and then automatically send it over to RefWorks. So that's what that search database is. No other databases are connected to RefWorks, not yet. Sharing a folder. Right here, when you scroll down, it says share a folder. Let's say I have all my articles in here and I'm working with someone, or I want to send my articles to my professor to say, these are the articles that I found. Please review these articles. So you can make right here where you can share by clicking right here, click on share. I'll let you know. If you have a folder, or already have a folder, and I'm gonna kind of go over the folders also. But if I have folders right here, and you can have as many folders as you want. You can create your folders. So from here, you will click what folder you want to share. You can determine who you want to invite, have access to. You say, hey, only the invited people may have access, or anybody can have access to your folders. And then you click done right here once you have chosen your folder. Please make sure that you've chosen a person. I don't know if anybody wants, I don't know if you want everybody to have access to your information. That's why I said only choose invited persons. Here, you put down the emails that you want to go to. I'm sending it to myself. You can determine if you want them just to read it. You can choose to have them make changes, any changes to it, make comments. And then once you finish, all you have to do is click share folder. Next is how to create a folder. You click on my folders. You want to add a folder right here. Click that add. Once you click the add folder, this will pop open. You choose your topic. I'm just chose political science because I want to name my folder to political science. You know, say I wanted to name it communications or name it after a class that you have. And then just click save. Here, you can make subfolders to this folder if you want. You can make as many folders as you want. You can have a folder for each class. You can say, oh, you can add subfolders to this folders. You can rename it. Once again, you can share it. You want to find if there's any duplicate articles in this folder, or you can delete the folder. You want your folders to be sorted. You say, I want them all in alphabetical order. You want some to be able to be dragged and dropped. Say, I want this article right here, and I want to be able to drag and drop it into each folder. You can say that's how you want it to be done. So you have those options with your folders. There's an add button out, and I'm gonna be going over that also. But just to show you, once again, if you want to assign folders, it's also up at the top here. And once again, you have your share. If you need to share any of your articles with someone, you can share it. All that same ones at the top. Add up at the top. You need to, let's say you have an article that is in your Word documents and you want to share it. You can share by uploading something. Once again, if you need to import, if like you got an old RefWorks account or a Mandalay account, and you want to pull all your articles into RefWorks, this is the import. And if you need to create a new, let's say you have your article and you want to just do it manually. You're in a database that doesn't have access to RefWorks, or you found something that doesn't have RefWorks, or a book, and you want to add the information manually. This is how you would do it. So you see to create new references. And this is like I said, if you want to take something from your Microsoft Word documents, this is how you would pull it down. So you choose which one, and then open it, and it will drop that that information will drop right into your folder. And like I said, if you have an old RefWorks, please drop anything from the legacy. We're getting rid of the legacy RefWorks. It's going away. So if you have something in the legacy RefWorks, please put into the new RefWorks. If you have something in Mandalay you want to put in here, you can drop it in. Or once again, if you have something from your computer and you want to drop it in, you can drop it in. Okay. This is your create your new references, and this is what the box will pop open. So if I say I want to create a new reference, I choose to this is a journal article. I have put in all my information. I put in the title, the name, the abstract. So if you have, like I said, if you have a book, or if you have something that is not connected to RefWorks, and you just want to put it in manually, you can put it in manually. Or if you already have a paper or another paper and you say, hey, I just want to put all my stuff in manually, this is how you would do it. So create new references, this pops open, put all your information in, and then click save. And it will go right into your library. You want to create a bibliography. You choose the articles that you want going to your bibliography. And then click right here. You'll choose create bibliography. If you need to quick cite the information, you can quick cite it. Say, I want to put everything in APA style, MLA style, whatever style, you can do a quick cite. This is if someone wants to create their own style. Usually professors are the ones who create their own style. So you won't be using this. But the two up here, so create your bibliography, or if you want to cite something. This is what it looks like. I choose, say I want everything in A, and then this is how it will start looking like. So all my references will look like this. My bibliography will start looking like this. In RefWorks, I think they have over 100 different styles. The old styles to the new styles, they update the styles as soon as they come out. And then once again, once you finish, all you have to do is cut and paste. Editing, if you need to do any editing, all you have to do is highlight over the article, click on the article. This box will open. Let's say you found that the name was wrong and you need to change the name of the author. Maybe you spell it with 2 T's or you spell it with 1 T. You can come in and change that. You saw that there was a comma missing or something, you can come in and change it. So anytime you need to do something or edit anything, all you have to do is click on that article and this box will open up. And then all you have to do is make the changes that you need to make. Okay, you'll see it right here. And then all you have to do is click out of it. Okay. RefWorks have some wonderful tools. They have a tool called Save It and Save It to RefWorks. If you want to get to the tools, one of the other things I want to kind of talk about, because one person had a problem. Do not click delete unless you want to delete stuff in your folder. Okay. Just want to make sure I stated that. Over here, if you want to get to any of the tools, you will go under your name, click the little arrow up at the right here. This will pop open. You choose tools. Here you have install save to RefWorks. This will allow you to for anything that's online. Let's say you find a Google document or you find a newspaper article that you may want or anything that you may find online. This is what this tool is used for. Okay. And all you do is you would hold this up, and then you would drag and drop it up at the top. I've dragged it right here. So I dragged and then dropped it right up at the top. And then once you do it, well, ahead of myself. But once you do this, you can pull, like I said, any articles, just make sure you drag and drop it up at the top. Okay. Here, if this is not showing, a lot of times this bar is not showing, and this is another problem that a lot of students have. And you want to get to this bar, drop this bar down, you come to these 3 little dots right here, drop this window down, go to where it says bookmark, come down and show your bookmark bar, and that's where this pops up. So you're looking for a show bookmark bar. I don't know, I don't use Apple, so I don't know where it would be on an Apple computer. So, but this is what you're looking for. So make sure you're looking for the bookmark bar. And this, like I said, you drag and drop. If you want to pull this article, this is the article that I'm looking at. And I say, oh, this is a very good article that I want. All you have to do is click the Save to RefWorks. This window will pop open. It'll ask you to sign in. You haven't, if you're not already signed in. And this will pop open. It'll let you know that this is a web page. Most of your information will be uploaded. Sometimes it doesn't load all of the information. And this is where you would have to go in and put in the information. Right here, I just found that it just put the last name in, but it didn't put in the first name. So I have to go and find and put her name in. Check the dates, make sure all your dates are put in correctly. It should populate the website. And you just make sure all the information is correct, the URL and all the information. Then at the bottom, click Save to RefWorks. And this is how you pull any information from the internet. You click Save to RefWorks, you'll see View in RefWorks. You want to close the sidebar. You click View to RefWorks, and it'll be into your RefWorks account. Another wonderful tool that they have is Write Insight. Write Insight is where you can pull all of your articles into your paper. You come down and you choose if you have Word, if you have a Google Docs, or you have Angular. If you have the current Word document, you have the older one, come down here, because you will have to install it. Now this is installed onto your computer. You can't install it to one of Howard's computers. This just goes right onto your computer or your laptop. So you're downloading this. You'll go into Word, click on add-ons if you have the new, more up-to-date Word. Click add-ons. You'll come up with a bunch of add-ons. You'll see it. You may have to look for it. Or it may populate right here where it says RefWorks. So if you don't see it, scroll down here to see if where's RefWorks. It could be down to the bottom. So just scroll down to see if you see RefWorks and then click add. And then you'll see it up here, say RefWorks. Okay. And once you click on that, you'll have a little box right here. And this is your paper. This is what it looks like. You'll know RefWorks is open right here. And right here, this is your box with all your folders in it. What folder you want to open up. Choose your style. Do you want APA 5? Do you want MLA? What you choose. You can add it by the date. So if you want to add your articles by the date, you can. Once again, if you need to cite any of your articles down here, if you want to cite them all, you want all of them to be in APA style. And you cite the ones you click it. From there, you choose where you want it to go. You choose your article. You click, right click, and it will automatically populate wherever you right click. While you're putting your article in, automatically it should populate it, and if it don't, you'll come down here and make sure that the bibliography is on. Okay. And if you want to make sure this is where I want, that's how I got to that page. So just so you know, I would click here. This pops open, and then I would make sure that my bibliography is on. I wish I had this tool when I was in college, but I think it's a very good tool for using and putting all your citations right in and creating your bibliography at the same time. Here, you have the little question mark close to your name. Do you need any help? They have a knowledge center there. What they do is they have a bunch of videos that walk you through. You can contact support if you need any help. And once again, you can always contact me. And I will always walk you through anything that you need any help with. Yeah. Are there any questions from me? Was it helpful?
I think for me, Mr. Waters, it definitely was very helpful. And I feel that I've sort of underutilized the RefWorks as well. So it's definitely something that's valuable. Just real quick, I see that we have some people that joined after you started. just want to acknowledge them. Mr. Kevin Hayes also serves with the Graduate Library Committee, as well as Ms. Allison Clark. Lauren, it's good to see you as well with the GSA. And for myself, those of you who don't know who I am, I'm serving this year as the chairperson of the Graduate Library Committee. So just quick poll. How many of you are actually, let me rephrase it. What reference management systems are you using right now? If you could just unmute or put it in the chat. If you could share that, yeah. What reference management systems are you using
I
currently?
use Mendeley.
Mendeley. Okay, thank you, Lauren.
I use Zotero and the RefWorks. Yeah, but I don't know if mine is the new one or the old one, because when Mr. Waters asked me to click into 2.0, it went into 2.0. I mean, it went into RefWorks, but there's no proof that it's the new one.
Did it look like the page that I?
Yes, sir. It looked like the page that you were showing us, but it didn't show me like the 2.0 or the orange.
It doesn't have to. As long as you see that page, the same page, then you'll know that you're in the new RefWorks.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think I'm using RefWorks yet, though.
I use RefWorks, and I definitely would give it a thumbs up, because I think one of the things that is very beneficial is that once you create the folders, take for instance, this week I had to do a presentation at a conference, and it's something that I wrote 2 years ago, and I was able to go back to it and sort of like research and review the articles again. So I really give a thumbs up for RefWorks as being a good tool.
That's a great observation, Ms. Clark. I have a quick question for you, because you do use RefWorks. Do you see an advantage of using RefWorks over desktop-based reference management systems such as a Mendeley or a Zotero, the fact that it's in the cloud?
Yes, I would definitely say so. So take, for instance, I have my personal computer and my work computer. And once I'm able to log in, so take, for instance, I don't like to travel with my work computer, but because I'm logged in under the library, it means I have access to these resources, in the cloud, versus, being tied to the whatever device and saying, oh crap, I forgot that computer. So you're always traveling with your resources as you go. And then I love the fact that you can just click on it while I'm doing my research in the database. That is spotless. Like, I could save a query, I can copy over the query and pull it over to RefWorks. So it's a one-stop shop for everything that I'm working on.
Awesome. Stella, I saw you unmuted. Did you have a comment or a question?
Oh no, I downloaded it, but I didn't know how to use it. So I just learned how to use, I'm just learning how to use it.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Lauren, you mentioned you're using Mendeley. How has your experience been using Mendeley? And yeah, let me ask you that first. How's your experience using Mendeley?
It's been fine. I think I used Zotero a few years ago, but I honestly don't really remember much about it. So I don't have anything to compare it to. So I guess I'll try RefWorks as well.
Question for you, Lauren. My recollection is that Mendeley is desktop based, but does Mendeley also offer a cloud alternative as well?
I use it based on like my desktop. So I do not know, and I don't know much about like cloud-based things or what that would entail, but I do know that I just use it on my desktop. So sorry.
It's all good. No, thank you very much. And I saw a couple of you actually are using Zotero. Mr. Kevin Hayes, I saw that. Jaslyn, I'm not sure if you put something in the chat or not. But Mr. Ibrahim, I saw that you also use Zotero. What has your experience been with Zotero, and would you consider using a cloud-based reference management system?
you go. So I use Zotero because I think one of my classmates recommended it for me when I first got here, and I needed to choose a reference manager. That being said, like I have it on multiple devices. I believe that there is a little bit of connection between them, as I'm able to pull some things from different places. But yeah, I mean, just watching the presentation, it seems like there's a little bit more flexibility using RefWorks, especially with it being Howard's. I can get it through Howard. So I'm always open to finding new stuff. So I'll definitely look more into it.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hayes. Myself, I've also used Zotero because like yourself, it was recommended by someone. Hey, this is a great tool to use. So far, it's been okay, but like Ms. Clark said, it's not cloud-based. So basically, it's tied to my computer. If I'm using a different device, if I'm traveling, etc., there may be some constraints there. I think my last question for Ms. Clark is integration with journals and other resources that you want to pull into your RefWorks. Have you had any issues with that? Have you been able to pull in different references? Have there been any limitations for you in regards to getting the references that you need? And Ms. Clark, if you're talking, you are muted. Maybe she stepped away. But I think I'll follow up with her offline to see exactly if she's kind of, run into any limitations with pulling in resources into RefWorks. Mr. Waters?
Ben, just before
yes.
you round up, I just know I have a question though. I didn't get in at the beginning, but I'm not using any RefWorks or any, what do you call it? Something of sort. I'm not using any of those yet. However, I think from just the little bit that I heard, I'll probably will have to check it out. But in doing that, does the the recording covers how to if you're not using it before, how to get into it and things of that nature. And even when I do, Mr. Waters, I would have to come in person because of some visual stuff, So just want to know if I can come and when,
Well, yeah, at any time that you need any help with RefWorks, I'm always here to help you out with RefWorks. We record this session, so you guys, anytime you need to look back and say, okay, what did he go over? You can also do that. Ben will tell you how to get to our YouTube website where we keep all our workshops. So at any point you want to look at review it, or like I said, if you want to talk to me, always feel free. I'm more than willing to help you to get set up on RefWorks if you missed out on it. So, and that goes for anybody. If you want to switch from Zotero to RefWorks, just let me know. Help you switch over.
Very good. Thank you. I imagine Ben is going to put the link out. I will go over the link and I'll probably stop by next week, Friday.
Sounds good. I put it in the chat. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Mr. Waters.
I was gonna say next Friday, I won't be here. I'll only be here on Tuesday and Thursday of next week.
Tuesday and Thursday. Okay, I'll see what I can do. From what time to what time?
I'm here from 8 to 4.
8 to 4. Okay, I'll see how I can get there before you leave.
Okay.
And then I know you said you put the link in the chat. Can you also put it, I mean, when we are done, maybe you can put it on GroupMe or something.
Yes, I actually put it there as well, but I
Okay.
can post it again. Yep. Thank you, Mr. Abraham.
Cool. Thank you.
Great. I was just about to ask you a question because I think Ms. Clark stepped away. But with RefWorks, Mr. Waters, is there any limitations on the different people? Oh, Ms. Clark, okay. I was just asking you, Ms. Clark, if you if you ran into any limitations with RefWorks as it relates to the types of articles or the different resources you can pull into the RefWorks. Have you run into any limitations in your experience?
I have not. I'm really trying to think because and correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Waters, I think there's even an option to link it to the interlibrary loan system. So I think it's even beneficial for that you can note something for future reference and then be able to request it through the ILL. So I think it's very helpful in that regard. And they also, and I missed some portions of the workshop, have a bibliography feature, and I don't know if Mr. Waters walked through that. So it's a win-win for me because I think the biggest advantage is how if you're doing a search and you pull up an extensive query, you can easily just click RefWorks and immediately add it to that RefWorks section and do your foldering one time. And again, the fact that any device, once you log into your library account, which is of course your Bison account, you can access it from any device. I think all that is a win for it.
And to answer your question, Ben, even if, like I said, you had an article, there's where you can put it in manually. So I haven't run into anybody who has issues with RefWorks. Most of the people tell me that they love RefWorks because it makes it so easy. And like I said, you have the find where you can pull stuff off of the internet. So you can do it manually and pull it off the internet. So you have different ways of pulling in articles. If you have to save an article, copy and save it to your Word document and then drop it in, there are several ways you can pull in an article.
Awesome. Mr. Hayes, I see your hand up.
Yes. What kind of access do we have to RefWorks or the, our citations after we graduate, or we lose access to Bison, our email?
That part, I think you lose it once you don't have your email account.
Yeah, I think it's tied to us being Howard students, I believe. So yes, good question though, Mr. Hayes. All right, so we got about 8 minutes left. Want to open it up for any other questions, and then I'm just going to, since Lauren is here, our GSA representative, want to ask if she had anything she wanted to share with us, and then after that, I wanted to ask the group as far as ideas for future workshops. We actually want to hear from you. What would be interesting to you? So first of all, does anyone have any further questions specifically about RefWorks? All right, hearing none, I hope and pray this was an informative workshop for you. So Lauren, again, great to see you on the call today. Do you have anything you want to share with the group as it relates to the GSA? Anything you want to share in general?
Oh, thank you so much, Ben, and thank you, Mr. Waters, for hosting this. It was really informative as usual. So this upcoming Thursday, October 17th, GSA alongside GSC is hosting our second annual homecoming event for graduate and professional students at Howard. It's completely free and it's at Throw Social. I apologize for everyone who's not local to the DMV area. And we do also have virtual events as well, but the Throw Social is in person. It's free food, non-alcoholic beverages, games, and just a good time of getting to know other graduate and professional students. So it's 6 to 10 p.m. The flyer is on our IG page, which is Howard GSA, as well as in all of our chats, the GSA chat, the GSC chat, as well as the grad students at Howard chat. I don't think I could put a flyer in the chat here, but I would look forward to seeing you all at the event so we can see each other in person. That's all I have. Thank you, Ben.
No, thank you. Thank you. And with the last 6 minutes, I would just love to hear from you. We have a CCMS scholar. We have two CCMS scholars. We got Ibrahim and Stella. Good to have you both here. Jocelyn, we don't know what school you're representing or your classification. You're welcome to share if you so choose. We'd love to get to know you a little bit better as well. But my question for everyone is, what are some workshops that you'd be interested in seeing moving forward? What would be useful for you as it relates to our library system? Jocelyn, yes.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, so my name is Jaslyn. I am a first-year PhD student out of the School of Social Work. This was really helpful today, so thank you for hosting this. I saw it in like one of the group me chats, and I was like, oh, I am gonna hop on. I guess the only question I really have is, I looked at the calendar and I was curious, are there any workshops that are like specifically for first year doctoral students, or are there certain workshops that you think maybe I should prioritize as someone who's just starting their program?
That's a great question. So we have an upcoming workshop as far as how to, the best way to conduct research. That is going to be led by our Graduate Library Committee Vice Chair, Mrs. Adenike, and that is coming up soon. I'll put the dates in the group me so you actually can see the grad student group me. But that's coming up. I would definitely say as a first-year PhD student, that research workshop would be very helpful for you. Actually, also retroactively, I would definitely encourage you to check out our YouTube channel, because our social media coordinator, Miss Melanie Wesley, actually conducted a very, very informative and very, very useful workshop 2 weeks ago that outlines 5 very useful tools, ethical AI useful tools that are useful for us as graduate students. Matter of fact, one of them, Jaslyn, I'll tell you this. It's called recast.ai. Recast.ai. For us as graduate students, we don't really have time to read a lot, even though we're supposed to. So what this AI tool does, it actually goes to a page, right, or article, or whatever it may be, and it creates a podcast-like audio experience of that page. It gives you it gives the summary of the page, and basically it's like 2 people talking to each other about the different points of that specific article. So instead of spending, an hour reading it or whatever, how long it takes, 15-page article, you actually can hear a 5-minute podcast-like type of experience, and save yourself 55 minutes worth of your time. So I'm actually going to post this on the grad student group me, because I think this is going to be a game changer for us as grad students. But yeah.
Thank you so much. I know Melanie's, and now I got to talk to her because I knew she had this, but I didn't know that's what she was talking about. So, and I also didn't know it was recorded. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for your feedback. Stella, I see you unmuted.
Yes, thank you very much. This was very helpful because I'm a first-year student too, and all the questions that were asked were questions that I wanted to ask. So this is for me, this is a game changer, and the fact that it follows me, I'll be able to access it everywhere helps. Unlike the database Zotero that you have to carry your device with you to be able to use it. So this has been very helpful. And I'll recommend also what you talked about, how to conduct research, because I found out how to conduct research for the PhD is totally different from what I did when I was an undergrad. So a seminar like that would help. Thank you.
Absolutely. Ms. Adenike was here briefly. She had to step away. But yes, Stella, I would definitely recommend attending that workshop. She's going to have a SME, a subject matter expert on that. And really those, I resonate with what you said because, you know, like yourself, and I would even add to what you said, master's level research is completely different than PhD level research. I'll even go that far, right? Because you kind of, it's so different. Like research on the master's level, it just doesn't even touch, you know, the level you need to go with your PhD research. So, yeah, that will definitely be a very helpful event for you. And look for, you know, look out for those announcements on the grad student group me. All right, I think that is it. Mr. Waters, any closing words for us before we wrap up?
No, I'd like to thank everyone. Yeah, just continue to look out as we continue to put out a lot of the workshops that we think that help you guys. Ben is doing a great job, and he'll make sure that you put the information out. And thank you, Lauren, for also putting the information out. So a lot of grad students will find the information. And I hope that you guys found this information very helpful. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Waters. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lauren, as well.
Thank you.
And take care. Enjoy your weekend.
You as well. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.